All right, so here we go. Game of the month for August 2026. This month is actually going to be games of the month. I'm gonna knock another one out of my backlog. Um, After that 20 hour or so experience with Okamiden, I kind of need a palate cleanser. So I'm gonna play something that's like stage based and most likely a little bit shorter. So that is Kirby Mass Attack. I've actually played several hours into this game a few years ago, and like I do with many games, I get distracted and move on to something else. But just like I did with Okamiden, I'm going to commit to playing this game and finishing it. This game is actually, from what I remember, this game is awesome. Um, you control it completely with the stylus, and it's sort of kind of reminds me of like Pikmin in a way because you control like I believe it's up to 10 Kirby's and you flick him all over the screen. You tap where you want him to go. I remember it being very really fun. Um, so and I've got it up on the screen. It's really going to be hard to show anything. Probably just use my finger. They like tap like that. Definitely not the most ideal way to film this. I needed to set up my little bitty tripod that I have. There we go. Well, anyway, you attack enemies the same way. You can hold this down and drag them. There's another game on the DS. I have it. I have all the Kirby games on the DS. That's kind of similar, where you control it with the stylus. Kirby Canvas Curse. I believe that was the first Kirby game on the DS. I've never played through it, so that's one I need to get to eventually. But yeah, this game is awesome. Um, it's not very long. I imagine it's probably less than 10 hours. I'm not gonna do like all the try to get the extras and anything like that. But I mentioned Pikmin earlier. Kind of reminds me of Pikmin because you've got all the different Kirby's you control. So I am going to play, since this is a shorter game, I'm going to play Pikmin 1 and 2. Now, my expectation is to just play through Pikmin 1. It's actually still sealed. I bought this when it first came out, and I just was like, I'll open it when I get around to playing it. Sometimes that's what I tend to do. But I played these games on the GameCube. I got them when they came out. These came out when I was in high school. Yeah, that's how old I am. These came out when I was in high school. Um, but I've played through both of them on the GameCube. I used to own them on the GameCube. I never played the not remasters, the versions on the Wii that use the motion controls. So I believe you can use motion controls with the Joy-Cons. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to at least play through Pikmin 1. It's not a super long game. And depending on where I am, how I feel, if it's middle of the month and I still feel like I need more Pikmin, I'll go ahead and play through Pikmin 2. I've also got Pikmin 3 Deluxe, which I've played and beaten on the Wii U. And I've got Pikmin 4, which I beat that game when it first came out. Pikmin is one of my favorite video game series. I love these games. So I'm looking forward to playing that. Knocking that out of the backlog. Like I said, I've played these before, but never played like, the updated versions, updated visuals, like high def visuals, that type of thing. So yeah, Pikmin 1, definitely want to get through it for August. And the priority is to finish this, since I've never played through this game before. And, if I get to the middle of August and I've beaten both games. Maybe I'll throw like a third short game in there, like a Game Boy game I haven't played through. So yeah, looking forward to playing through these. Looking forward to playing something a little less involved than Okami and something that's not like a 20-hour long game. So, all right, thanks for watching, everybody.